how to become anti-fragile in Venezuela. Is that possible? Well, today we discuss.
Welcome to Venezuela Insider, the only place in Venezuela for expats, digital nomads, entrepreneurs, investors, travelers, and related internationals. For more information, venezuelainsider.com.
Today we are going to talk about how to become anti-fragile here in Venezuela. And of course, this particular video was inspired by one of my favorite authors, Nassim Taleb. I'm a big fan of Taleb, and actually Anti-Fragile is my favorite book from Taleb. I know that most people know him for The Black Swan, that actually I like, but I don't love the Black Swan. But my favorite book is Anti-Fragile. And today we are going to discuss how to act and how to become not only resilient and robust, but anti-fragile here in Venezuela. So let's start. First, let's discuss this particular concept according to the teachings of Taleb regarding anti-fragile. What is to be anti-fragile? Basically, you have a triad that on the midst you have being robust, so be strong, be resilient. And on the weaker side of this particular triad, you have been fragile. And on the other hand is being anti-fragile. So basically, being fragile is that you actually just fall, you just break. So in order to become anti-fragile, you have to acquire a position where you can endure and actually thrive against time, uncertainty, black swan events, and lack of knowledge. So today we are going to discuss how to become anti-fragile, not only to endure, but thrive within Venezuela at any given regard, at any given situation. In order to become anti-fragile in Venezuela, remember this is a country that is very unpredictable and also very different compared to other countries, not only compared to other Western nations, but actually compared to other Latin American nations. So in order to be anti-fragile in Venezuela, you're going to need first establish a baseline that in order to do so, you have to acquire and be able to differentiate the nuances of Venezuela compared to your home country and even other countries within Latin America. The second thing that you need is knowledge. Knowledge, the know-how about the country. You need to do diligence about Venezuela regarding business, regarding travel, regarding staying, regarding financials, regarding dating, if that is your purpose in the country, whatever might be the case, could be investing, could be real estate, could be just, finding yourself here in the country, whatever might be the case, you need knowledge and the know-how about the country. Number 3 is resources. Yes, because one of the biggest issues regarding Venezuela, and actually this is the main reason why around 7 million Venezuelans migrated outside of Venezuela, is lack of resources. And you need resources in order first to endure and then to thrive within Venezuela, because Venezuela presents a bunch of frictions. In order to solve such frictions, you need, of course, access to resources in order to create your own customized solution for every friction that you are going to face within the country. 14 is logistics. You have to know how the logistics can not only, make you endure Venezuela, actually make you thrive in Venezuela. When you have excellent logistics within the country, depending, of course, on your particular situation, you are going to find way, way easier to navigate the rest of the country and also your day-to-day activities. In order to solve the logistics, you need the first 3, you need the baseline, knowledge, and resources. And thanks to logistics, your life is going to be easier, it's going to be smoother, and actually you are going to thrive depending on your particular situation. And the 5th element, and this is very important, is culture. The culture of Venezuela not only is going to protect you, it's going to help you thrive in the country regarding networking, business, experience, get to know finding yourself, dating, whatever might be the case. You need to embrace the Venezuelan culture and know how everything works. Because if you come, especially from a very remote country with a completely different culture, actually the know-how of the particular Venezuelan culture is going to help you a lot to achieve, not only first to endure the situation, but afterwards achieve and thrive everything that you are looking for within the country. After following this 5-point KPI view on how to become anti-fragile, what you're going to do every day afterwards is establish, like Nassim Taleb says, asymmetrical positions within the country for everything, for business, investing, entrepreneurship, culture, knowledge, dating, and so on. And actually, Nassim Taleb uses a lot what he calls the barbell strategy. Is basically, I'm going to put it here graphically, this comes from Taleb's books, that you have the bar of a weight bar that you do on the gym, and on one hand, you are gonna be leverage. You're gonna have a bunch of weight on quote unquote risk assets, and like bonds and gold, and well, not Taleb hates Bitcoin, but you can argue that Bitcoin is on that particular cohort, the S&P 500, things like that. And then on the shorter end, with a little bit of weight, you are going to put the very risk propositions, like, crypto and many speculative assets and stocks and meme stocks, things like that, something like that. Or investing in Venezuela, something like that. So basically, most of your portfolio is going to be on quote-unquote safe assets, and a little bit of your portfolio is going to be on quote-unquote risky assets. Well, in Venezuela, you can apply the barbell strategy as well. So basically, everything that you can guarantee a very safe outcome, please go and do so. And afterwards, the fun will be on placing asymmetric positions and everything else, but within a certainty environment, and not so much relying on uncertainty. Basically, Nassim Taleb is the authority worldwide regarding uncertainty. Now, what happens on a black swan event here in Venezuela? Well, first, yet again, knowledge, resources, network is going to help you at any given black swan event here on the country. And of course, it's not going to be perfect, but at the end of the day, when you go through a learning curve, you are going to become anti-fragile here in Venezuela.
Thank you for watching Venezuela Insider. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social media. If you want to work with us, VenezuelaInsider.com. Thanks again, and have a nice day.